And away we go. It is the Nightcap, brought to you by Hail Mary Sports Bar, right here on BearcatJournal.com. We are live from the Cincy Light Studios. Make sure when you're in Cheviot, or if you're not in Cheviot, go to Cheviot. See our good friends at Hail Mary's. They're on Harrison Avenue. They're in the Dora District. You can walk from bar to bar with your drinks. They have 27 TVs, a 9-screen video wall. There's not a bad seat in the house. They subscribe to every sports package that DirecTV offers. And Cincinnati sports will always be on the video wall. Go get yourself an ice-cold Cincy Light on Saturday. If you can't make it to the game, settle in, 2 Hail Marys, and watch the Bearcats take on the Musketeers. If you do go to the game, there will be a Cincy Light pop-up. Stop by, get yourself some Cincy Light merch, including a very limited edition Cincy Light basketball t-shirt that is outstanding. All right, Aaron, this might be something we do as we get into to Big 12 play, but just the way that the week laid out, we didn't have a game, didn't have a lot else going on. It is the Crosstown Shootout. So we're going to give a little test run here for 3 keys for basketball. I don't know we're going to do it all the time. If they win, it'll be something we explore going forward. If they lose, it'll never be done for basketball ever again, or at least for this season. It'll be retired and put away, and we'll have to find something else to do.
Anything else at that point.
Anything else to do. And look, we started this last year for football, and it's not gone great. 3 keys. 3 keys has not been an effective video vehicle for wins.
Well,
you're up. Let's go. Let's see it.
All right. Here's my 3 keys this week to beat Xavier in the Crosstown Shootout. Number 1, come out swinging. You have to establish that attitude immediately. You can't keep the switch on. You have to keep the switch on. You can't figure out 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes into the game. Oh, yeah, we're in the shootout. This is a rivalry game. We need to play hard. Don't play with your food. Like, just come out swinging. Hit him in the mouth. Not actually. We've been down that road before.
I mean, if you know,
that was the eye socket, not the mouth. But
right.
But just come out swinging. Figuratively. Play Bearcat basketball. A lot of this game is going to be won kind of in between the stats, where things like what Mick always talked about, pass deflections, not turning the ball over. Like, you're going to have to play gritty. You're going to have to play physical, but it's got to look like Bearcat basketball. So don't be afraid to throw the lobs, not the shitty lobs, but the good lobs. Make threes. If you don't make free throws, so be it. That's part of Bearcat basketball. But you're going to have to do the little things. So just figure that out. And the 3rd key, establish the MVP. I'm sick and tired of it always being a Xavier player who comes out of nowhere and has the game of his life. We need somebody here to have the game of their life. Put up 25, put up 28, make 10 threes. Who cares? Just establish the MVP. I don't want to see a Musketeer just going bananas. And if they do, you need to have somebody who went more bananas.
Yeah, I don't fully agree with that one, because one of the most recent wins in this series, Trayvon Blewett had 40, but Cincinnati had the better players, Gary Clark, Kyle Washington, Jacob Evans, and namely in that game, Jaron Cumberland.
I want all the accolades. I want all of them.
I know, but that's a good one, because I'm gonna get to kind of this thought in my first one. So
and then go plant the flag.
They've got a hole at center court. You just pop it up.
Yep.
It's
Yep,
your home
see?
court. You don't plant the flag on your home court.
Well, just go wave the flag. Who cares? Whatever.
Number one, star search. And this is what I'm talking about. That you don't have to have the number one guy. But here's the reality. Xavier's got two high-level guys. Zach Freemantle, Ryan Conwell. That's not to say the other guys aren't good, but they have two like all Big East, like all conference level guys. Cincinnati's got four guys at that level, I think. Jizzle James, Dan Skillings, Simas Lukosius, Dylan Mitchell. You have to have two or three of those guys be very good. What we've talked about this a lot. I've talked about it a lot. Your great players have to be great.
Yeah.
That's how you win big games. We always joke in this series, like Xavier always has some random guy, but their main guy is always really, really good in this series. Always. And then they have a supporting guy that maybe he'll jump up and surprise you. Cincinnati's best guys have to be better than Xavier's best guys. That's how you win this game. That's how Xavier's won this game 5 years in a row. Their best guys have been better than Cincinnati's best guys. Number two, one of the biggest keys for Sean Miller's style of play is they get to the free throw line and they make a lot of free throws. If you go back and look at the games that they've struggled this year, not even just the games that they lost, but the games that they haven't played well, the opponent has not sent them to the free throw line very often. They thrive on getting 15, 20, sometimes 25 points at the foul line. If you hold them to where they can only get 10, 9, 10, 11 points from the foul line, you're taking away a significant portion of their offense. This isn't a defense that has fouled much so far this season. They can't start on Saturday. And then finally, crash the glass. We thought at the beginning of the year with Dan Skillings, this had a chance to be one of the best rebounding teams in the country. They have not been that with Dan Skillings out. With Dan back, they need to start asserting that dominance on the glass that we thought that they were going to have. It will be difficult. Xavier does not offensive rebound all that much, but they are still a very good defensive rebounding team. So if Cincinnati's going to be good on the glass offensively, you're going to have to make some plays. That's where hopefully that combination of Dan and Dylan together are, what we thought they could be coming into the season. They've been okay. They've had stretches where they've been good on the glass. They've had stretches where it's been like, these guys need to get it figured out. So that's it for me. The fourth one, I told you off the air I had a fourth one, but it was very similar to your lead, which was don't be down 6, 8, 10, 12 points 5 minutes into the game. Like, you can't continue to play this game from behind and expect to win it.
Yeah. Gotta come out swinging and then step on the throat.
Yeah. Real quick on the football side, they did get a commitment this evening from an offensive lineman, Taron Tayo. Really good season this year at Ball State, and gives them a guy that I think they are looking at he played guard and tackle at Ball State, probably more size-wise a guard in the Big 12. So I think that's probably where he'll get his first look, but he's one of those guys that if you're in a pinch, he has played a full season at tackle as well. So good first get for Cincinnati. His run blocking grades and pass blocking grades were very good last year. You're replacing two guys I think are going to play in the NFL at guard, in D'Artagnan Tinsley and Luke Kandra. So go get you a dude, and I think they got a good one.
I like it. We talk all the time about how they need to establish the trenches, and I think this goes to show that they're doing just that. So offensive linemen, especially, are difficult gets in the portal. And you got a guy who was he was ranked fairly high as far as
one of the
offensive
better
linemen
interior offensive linemen
in the portal. So you went out and staked your claim. So well done.
One of the other things I like is a lot of these guys, especially the portal guys, maybe they're really good run blocking, but their pass blocking drops off significantly, or they're good in one and not good in the other. He is better in pass block, but I think his PFF grade, it's like an 80 in pass blocking, and then like the upper 70s in run blocking. So you're getting a guy that's not just one dimensional as a blocker. So,
and how much better does that get? How much better does that get when you have a supporting cast around you that is
right
also better?
Yeah, the thing you have to worry about is the competition level jumps. Sure. But if you're an offensive lineman and you're big and you can move, come on in, big fella.
Let's go.
All right, man. Well, I will not see you Saturday.
I was going to say, did you want to talk about how I know we discussed yesterday that we were going to discuss a little more about the line and all of everyone is on board with Cincinnati right now. All of the analytics say that Cincinnati is going to win this game. ESPN's analytics have dropped from 81.9 last night to 81.8. I don't know what causes the drop, but I'm terrified because all of the analytics say that Cincinnati should win this game. You have Ken Palm, you have any stat analyzer,
Evan Maya, ESPN. Like the closest I've seen the prediction is 9. I don't love that.
No, I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified.
Because Sean Miller is in there telling them, everybody, we've won 5 in a row. Everybody thinks we're going to get our ass kicked. Nobody respects us. All of the coaching 101 disrespect card. It's us against the world. Blah 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 blah. I don't love it.
Team stats are entirely too close for at least the ones that they have here on ESPN. Points per game, 81.1 for Xavier, 82 for Cincinnati, 66.7 points against for Xavier, 58.9 for Cincinnati. Field goal, 47 to 51. Rebounds, 37 to 38. Assists, 18 to 17.9. All of them are just entirely too close. I want to throw up.
It's not even Friday, much less Saturday. It's Thursday night and you're throwing up already.
I'm because look, we all know it never goes well. If you've been a bettor, especially for any Cincinnati sports, it never goes well when you're favored.
Not by a large amount.
Entirely too many people are favoring Cincinnati, and
Aaron doesn't like it. Are you going to stay away? Will you bet it or no?
Yeah, I'm going to
bet it. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, that's the nightcap. We'll see you on Saturday. Doors open at noon, Fifth Third Arena. Bearcats and Musketeers. Crosstown Shootout. Hopefully it's a good night Saturday. We'll see you next time. Brought to you by Hail Mary Sports Bar, live from the Cincy Light Studios. This is the Nightcap on BearcatJournal.com.
Beat Xavier. See ya.